I don't want to point out anyone because I don't want to embarrass anyone. But notice how each of these images is clear. Nothing's blurry. There's no text that pushes the image out or wraps from the bottom of an image outward. There are some people, I'm going to go ahead and edit this post. There are some people who, and by the way, you can drag these and resize these, who, put text right here. And then some of you are placing an image here. And when you click on Add Media, you don't have to upload a file you've already uploaded. You just go to your library and select an image and then insert it there. But look how this works. It's text. This is called inline image. You don't want your image to look like this, because if I submit this, then look what we got. We got this kind of thing happen, which is what I see in a lot of your posts. Now I'm going to edit this one more time, and I'm not quite sure. I haven't practiced this, so I'm not quite sure what you guys are doing. But some of you, I think, are doing this. And then we're going to submit it. And then let's see what we got. And what we have is this blurry thing, which looks terrible. Why are you doing that? Stop that. Please. Look at this. Look at this. This is what I'm looking at. And then when I click on it, oh, it's crystal clear. Why does it look so crappy here? Because you resized it. Stop resizing your images. They will open up in a Lightbox and they'll look great. They will sit as thumbnails and they will look great. Well, they'll look as good as they can. But as soon as you change the size, oh my goodness, stop that. Stop that. And how do you fix this? Well, I'll tell you. You edit it one more time. And again, I'm going to click in here and just resize this. So I can get down here. I click on this. Don't try to resize it to make it the right size, because you're never going to get it back where it was. Just delete that thing and reinsert it, but don't reinsert it right there. Look, I'm going to get rid of this text. Hit delete, then hit return, and I'll add text there. So it doesn't interrupt the flow. And if you needed text, let's say you wanted something after these two, well, click there, hit return, and type your text. And then when you submit, your text won't overlap the images. It will be easy to read. And what we see is no longer some grotesquely blurry, awful version of your artwork, but rather a correctly rendered thumbnail. So the one thing I want you to know, and I just want to drive this point home, because some of you, when you click on edit and then click on add media, and if you're here where it says upload, don't select files. First, look at your library. How many of the exact same image do you have sitting there? Seriously, because I know some of you got 17 of the same image, 17 of the same images. 17 copies. Why? Well, I didn't think it uploaded, so I tried again. Look, there it is. You can select the image and insert it into the post. Oh, I can change the size here. Don't do that. Leave the thumbnail how it is. Leave it. Don't mess with that. Do you understand? Please have mercy on me. I'm an artist. When I look at your blog posts, I want to see something pleasing to the eye. And the artwork may not always be wonderful, but if it's crisp here and I open it up and it's crisp here, and there isn't this grotesque amount of white space all around it, you've taken the time to actually present it, good for you. Take some pride in your work. Well, Scott, I don't know how to do that. Do the Gravit tutorials. I show you how to do it. Guys, I wish we were in a normal school year and we were using Illustrator and Photoshop and I could show you how to do this stuff like professionals do it. I know it's hard, but you have to try to make your work look as good as possible. And when you upload an image and you've resized it, delete it. Add the media again. And don't upload it again. Look in your media library and choose the same image and upload the thumbnail. Let the program resize it and it will look better. Now I want each and every one of you, listen, please, to make my world a better place. Go through your blog, get rid of those horribly large, blurry images that you made intentionally. And if you don't even look at your own blog after you submit it, what is wrong with you? This is what I'm looking at. Don't you want to check? Hey, look, let me look. Wow, I wrote in sentences. I capitalized the first letter of a sentence. I used punctuation at the end. I used an apostrophe when I'm using a contraction, and I used a capital I when referring to the personal pronoun I. This is stuff you learned in elementary school. This is high school. Step up. Take some pride in what you've submitted. Look through your work, because anybody, I'll give you a couple more warnings, but anybody who has a large, blurry image, I'm going to reset your post, okay? I don't want to do that. That's extra work. I don't want to do that, but I want your work to look as good as possible. And if you don't care, I'm going to provide inspiration for you to care, because you should care. It's like being in an English class and having all misspelled words and just texting the teacher. You know that's not going to fly. Scotchko, I wish you would have told us about this earlier. Oh my goodness. My poor head. I love you guys. It's Friday. Do something to make the world a better place. And this is one way to make my world a better place. Please, please, please hear the art. And actually look at your art and hear the noise for some of you. This is so cool.